For years, people around the world have viewed whales as gentle giants, slow-moving and peaceful as they drift across the ocean's surface. Among them, the sperm whale has often been seen as quiet and mysterious, rarely drawing attention outside of science documentaries. But new discoveries have revealed a far more unsettling reality beneath the waves. Scientists have confirmed behaviors and adaptations that paint the sperm whale as something entirely different from what most people imagine. The findings have spread quickly, raising serious questions. What is the sperm whale truly capable of? And why does it seem so perfectly built for the darkest parts of the ocean? Join us as we uncover the truth behind one of nature's most extreme predators. When most people think of whales, they imagine gentle giants. Baleen whales filter tiny organisms from the water, migrate predictably, and communicate with long, haunting songs. Even toothed whales like dolphins and orcas are often framed as social, playful, and expressive. These animals live relatively close to the surface, where sunlight still penetrates, food is abundant, and oxygen is easy to access. In these environments, size offers advantages, but it comes with limits. Animals must surface frequently to breathe. They rely on vision alongside sound. Their bodies are shaped by the balance between buoyancy and gravity, speed and endurance. Most whales fit comfortably within these constraints. The sperm whale does not. While it shares the basic mammalian blueprint, everything about its body suggests a different set of rules. It feeds almost entirely in darkness, far below the reach of sunlight. It spends most of its life diving into depths humans rarely visit, and its anatomy reflects pressures that surface-dwelling animals never experience. To understand why the sperm whale feels so extreme, we have to follow it downward. Sperm whales are the largest toothed predators in Earth's history. Adult males commonly reach lengths of 50 to 60 feet and can weigh more than 50 tons, with rare individuals growing even larger. Females are smaller, usually around 35 to 40 feet, but still enormous by any standard. Their size alone places them in a category few animals have ever occupied. Unlike massive filter feeders that rely on plankton, sperm whales actively hunt large prey. Their primary targets include deep-sea squid, some of which grow to enormous sizes themselves. Scars left by squid suckers often mark the whales' heads and bodies, silent evidence of battles fought far below the surface. This scale is not just about dominance. In the deep ocean, size becomes insulation, oxygen storage, and protection. A larger body loses heat more slowly, carries more blood and muscle oxygen, and can withstand pressure changes more safely. Over millions of years, natural selection pushed sperm whales toward gigantism not for spectacle, but for survival. But that's not all. Nearly 1/3 of a sperm whale's body length is taken up by its head, an arrangement unlike any other animal on Earth. This massive block-shaped skull houses the spermaceti organ, a complex structure filled with waxy oil. Early whalers believed this substance was semen, which is how the whale received its name. Today, we know the spermaceti organ plays a critical role in sound production and echolocation. By focusing and reflecting sound waves, it helps generate the powerful clicks sperm whales use to navigate and hunt in total darkness. There is evidence that this organ may also assist with buoyancy control during deep dives, subtly changing density as the whale descends and ascends. Some researchers have proposed that it could be used in physical confrontations between males, but this remains a hypothesis rather than a confirmed behavior. Regardless of its exact functions, the result is unsettling. The sperm whale's head is not shaped for streamlining or elegance. It is shaped like a tool, built to generate force, sound, and pressure in an environment where mistakes are fatal. Sperm whales routinely dive to depths of 3,000 to 6,500 feet, and possibly deeper. At these depths, sunlight vanishes completely. Temperatures drop. Pressure increases to hundreds of times what we experience at the surface. A human would lose consciousness within minutes. A submarine would creak and strain, a sperm whale continues hunting. Their bodies are engineered for this world. Rib cages flex inward under pressure instead of resisting it. Lungs collapse safely, reducing nitrogen absorption and preventing decompression sickness. Blood becomes the primary oxygen reservoir, packed with oxygen-binding proteins that deliver air to muscles slowly and efficiently. During long dives, sperm whales reduce their heart rate dramatically and redirect blood flow to vital organs. Muscles operate with limited oxygen, allowing the whale to remain active in an environment that should be biologically impossible. This is not just adaptation, it is transformation. The sperm whale does not merely tolerate the deep ocean, it belongs to it. And this is where it gets really interesting. In the deep sea, vision is almost useless. Sound becomes everything. Sperm whales produce some of the loudest biological sounds ever recorded. Their clicks can travel for miles through water, bouncing off prey, terrain, and other animals to create detailed acoustic maps of their surroundings. These sounds are organized into patterns used for navigation, hunting, and communication. When closing in on prey, sperm whales shift from slow, deliberate clicks to rapid bursts known as buzzes. This allows them to track fast-moving squid with astonishing precision. While it is still debated whether these sounds physically stun prey, there is no question that echolocation gives sperm whales an overwhelming advantage in darkness. To an animal adapted for silence and shadow, these sudden blasts of sound are impossible to escape. The deep ocean is quiet, and the sperm whale fills that quiet with information. Sperm whales possess the largest brains of any animal known to have lived, weighing up to 20 pounds. Size alone does not equal intelligence, but their behavior suggests complex cognition. Females and calves live in stable matrilineal social groups that communicate using distinct patterns of clicks known as codas. These codas vary between groups, functioning like dialects. Young whales learn them socially, not instinctively, indicating a form of cultural transmission. Males leave their birth groups as they mature, spending much of their lives alone or in loose associations before returning to breed. Despite long periods of isolation, they navigate vast oceanic distances with precision. Historical records suggest sperm whales were capable of learning quickly during the whaling era, altering behaviors and migration patterns in response to human threats. While these observations are limited, they point to an animal that does not simply react, but remembers. Few animals have inspired as much fear at sea as the sperm whale. The most famous encounter occurred in 1820 when a sperm whale rammed and sank the whaling ship Essex. Survivors described the whale turning deliberately and striking the vessel twice, an event that later inspired Moby Dick. Whether this was intentional aggression, confusion, or defensive behavior remains unknown. What matters is that the animal possessed enough mass and force to destroy a ship. Such incidents were rare, but they left a lasting impression. To humans in wooden vessels, the idea that something alive could rise from below and shatter their only shelter was deeply unsettling. Even today, the sperm whale carries that legacy. Adding to the whale's mystique is ambergris, a waxy substance formed in the intestines of some individuals when squid beaks irritate the digestive tract. Over time, this material hardens and may eventually be expelled into the ocean, where it can float for years. Aged ambergris develops a complex scent prized in perfumery, sometimes worth thousands of dollars per pound. Only a small percentage of sperm whales produce it, making discoveries rare. It is a strange reminder that even waste, shaped by time and chemistry, can become valuable. In the sperm whale, nothing is simple, not even digestion. Despite their size and power, sperm whales are vulnerable. Centuries of whaling dramatically reduced their numbers, and while populations have partially recovered, new threats have emerged. Ship strikes, entanglement in fishing gear, plastic pollution, and underwater noise interfere with their ability to communicate and hunt. Climate change is altering deep-sea ecosystems, potentially disrupting prey availability. Sperm whales reproduce slowly, with females giving birth every several years. This makes population recovery fragile. An animal shaped by millions of years of evolution now faces pressures it did not evolve to handle. The sperm whale is not a monster by intention. It is the product of a world that demands extremes. Where light disappears, sound becomes sight. Where pressure crushes, bodies must yield. Where food is scarce, intelligence and size offer survival. Compared to surface animals, the sperm whale feels unreal. Its proportions are wrong. Its senses are invisible. Its habitat is inaccessible. But nothing about it is accidental. Evolution did not exaggerate the sperm whale. The deep ocean required it. The deeper we explore the ocean, the more animals like the sperm whale challenge our understanding of life. Built for darkness, pressure, and silence, it moves through a realm that feels closer to another planet than to land. What other adaptations remain hidden in the deep? How many behaviors have we never observed because they happen thousands of feet below us? And what other animals exist that rival the sperm whale in scale, intelligence, or specialization? We are only beginning to understand these giants of the abyss. So what do you find more unsettling? The whale's size, its sound, or its intelligence? And what other deep-sea creatures should we explore next? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and click the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.